you are welcome to my channel. Today we'll be looking at how we can trade XAUUSD gold on the smaller time frames. But before we look at the smaller time frame, let's take a look at what has happened on the higher time frames. And I'll be starting with the daily time frame using pivot analysis. Now this blue line at 4215.62 is my pivot line. Price opened below the pivot line. Working with the daily chart. Price opened below the pivot line, and price has now risen up to where the pivot line is. Now I expect price to break above the pivot line and attempt to test the first resistance, which is at 4239. But if price drops below the pivot line and drops below the opening price point, you might see price drop to test the first support at 4172. So, but in line with pivot analysis, price has gotten to the pivot line and price is attempting to continue its direction upwards. If price continues its direction upwards, it's going to test the first resistance, which is at 4239.68. So that's that for pivot analysis. Now let's look at what has happened on. Let's look at what is obtained on the monthly time frame. The monthly time frame shows a strong uptrend, and the likely next target on the monthly time frame is the all-time high at 4379 area. You can see that we have very few red candles on the chart. Greater percentage of the candles, the color of the candles of the chart is green, showing by strong bullish trend. So on the monthly time frame, I expect price to continue its direction upward. But if price going to drop, we might see price drop to test this particular order block around here. The closest order block on the monthly time frame is around here, which is at the 3312 area, and that's a long way to go. The most likely direction is upward. On the weekly time frame, we might possibly see a double top. A double top is not ruled out on the weekly time frame. We are expecting price to come back to this top, the all-time high area. If price gets to that area, we might see price drop. But if price refuses to drop and breaks above the area and we have a retest around here, if price breaks above this level and we have a retest around here, we might see price continue its direction upwards. But if price drops, price might possibly drop to give us a double top, where we might see price come to the monthly order block, which is around here. But for now, the trend is bullish. On the daily time frame, we looked at pivot analysis on the daily time frame, but the daily time frame shows price is ranging, and price is ranging upwards. The direction of the trend is uptrend. Okay, but we have a triangle around there which has broken out. Price broke out the triangle, and price attempted to retest the breakout line, and price is attempting to go upwards in the bullish direction. So we might possibly look at buying gold on the daily time frame. But if price drops, we have this particular order block around here that we have buyers lined up around here. Buyers are lined up at the 4161 area. Another set of buyers has also lined up around here at the 132 area. Then we have another line of buyers lined up at this particular order block at the 4064 area. And then we have another set of buyers lined up around here. Let's put it at the 3976 area. But on the flip side, price may likely continue its direction upwards, targeting the all-time high area, which is at 4379 area. All right, looking at the market structure, we have a high, we have a low, lower high, higher low. Now we have a higher high, higher low. We might possibly see a higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, until we see breakout to the top side, giving us a new all-time high. On the 4-hour time frame, price is ranging. This is the top of the range, and this is the bottom of the range. So price is ranging for now, but it's ranging upwards in line with the bullish direction. So you can see between the buyers and the sellers, there's the kind of struggle. All right, we expect price to break above the range or break below the range. Break above the range, we see price going upwards. Break below the range, we see price dropping. That's for the 4-hour time frame. Now, if price is going to drop on the 4-hour time frame, which is quite unlikely, we see price dropping to this area. We are talking about the 4170 area. We have another order block around here, 4156 area. Another one here, 4140 area. And another one here at the 4053 area. That's each price is going to drop on the 4-hour time frame. Okay, but on still on the 4-hour time frame, we have the supply area at 4364 area. We expect price to get to that level, but before getting to that level, price needs to take out this liquidity here at 4258 and 4264 area. On the 1-hour time frame, what do we have? The 1-hour time frame, we are looking at the 1-hour chart. Price is trending upward. We have a high, a low, a higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. So we expect this to lead to higher high in line with the current market structure. But a failure of that, we might see price come to test this ascending trend line first. Now a break below that ascending trend line, might see price drop to this area, retest the ascending trend line, and possibly drop further to test this level. I'm talking about the 4164 level, but that's unlikely. We have the overall trend being a bullish trend, so we expect price of gold to continue its direction upwards. On the 30 minutes time frame, price of gold is giving us like a inverted head and shoulder pattern, so we expect price of gold to go up on the 30 minutes time frame. Look for buying opportunity on the 30 minutes time frame, but we have this supply area here, this supply order block at 4245 area. You might want to consider that giving us a double top, or more like a drop at around here for price to find some support and then possibly go up in this direction. On the 15 minutes time frame, just like the 30 minutes time frame, we can see price forming a bottom and price is currently going up. As it goes up, it's following ascending trend line. If price drops below this trend line and we get to see a retest and a further drop to break this new low, then we might see price drop. But for now, that's unlikely. Price is trending up, so you might want to buy price to the closest supply area around here. On the 5 minutes time frame, price is trending up. Just look for buying opportunities. If you want to place your stop loss, you might place your stop loss below this low around here. Okay, but for that for gold, a breakout of this neckline might possibly see price shoot up. So that's that for today's analysis. Look for buying opportunities with your stop loss being placed somewhere around 4203 area. Alright, if you like the video, why don't you go ahead and smash the like button. Smash the subscribe button if you are yet to subscribe to the channel. Drop comment below the video, ask questions. We'll try as much as possible to respond to your questions. You can visit our website www.pinfxtrader.com to learn more on how to trade gold. Till I come your way next time, is bye for now.